Hi everyone, first off I'd like to apologise if anytime during this video you hear audio. We are having the pigeons evicted from the roof. So this week's pattern is going to be focusing on my ice cream cones. I recently had a stall and I quickly finished a few of these for the stall, but I'm not entirely happy with the pattern. I think it could use some refining. So that's what this video is about. It's designing a few more cones and how this ice cream cone is all put together. See if I focus up here, you can see that the ice cream itself is in a velvet wool, and I simply crocheted a tube and twirled it around and secured with a running stitch. So let's get to the rest of the video. This is the beginning of the flat bottomed cone using a 4.5 hook. It started in a magic circle and extending out to the desired diameter, which is 18 stitches. The next step is to do a row of double crochet UK terminology, single crochet American terminology in the back loop only to give a sharper turn to the piece. After this, rounds build up the main body of the cone until we reach the cone top. This is achieved with an increased round working in the front loop only. This creates the horizontal lip of the cone. To finish the cone, a final round is worked in the back loop only, with a few extra rounds adding desired height for the top of the cone. My pattern does also include a pointed bottom cone, which has a slightly different beginning, but the end is the same as this cone shown. Moving on to the ice cream with velvet yarn and a 4.5mm hook. I was unable to create a magic ring, and to be honest, I don't really like working in velvet yarn, but it does give the desired effect. Instead of doing a magic ring, I opted for the chain 2 method to start, but I've included both techniques in the written pattern. The ice cream itself is worked in a slowly increasing tube, which only starts with 3 double crochet, 3 single crochet if you are working in American terminology, in the opening round instead of the typically used 6 double crochet or single crochet. Before we go on, I just wanted to show you the ice cream without the cone. As you can see, it's the tube and it has just been worked around with the top. This is a lemon top, but I think it's a bit of a stingy lemon top, so I've decided on the pattern I'm going to extend it a couple more rounds. Probably will take it actually all the way to about here, so it's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows added on to that, and then just do the bottom layer as the vanilla ice cream. I'm just holding these together with a running slip stitch that you can see there. This has been stuffed as well. Up next is the flake. Until a few months ago, I would have made all of the sides of this flake separately and sewn together. But since creating a Minecraft frog following a pattern made by Skein Spider, who is also here on YouTube, I discovered this method of creating squares on the round. You start with 4 double crochet UK or 4 single crochet American term in your magic ring, and for the second round you increase not by 2 stitches but 3 stitches per working stitch. This takes your second round to 12 stitches. It does create a good square base to work from, and that's what I've used here. For the sauce, I started with rounds of a magic circle, but my original idea of creating long strands off this for dripping sauce didn't look right. Instead, I sketched out a splat-like shape and used this as my base to create my desired shape. Crocheting from a sketch or on top of a sketch like you see here tends to be my go-to method of creating almost anything I'm struggling with crochet. Before we bring this video to its final closure, I just wanted to show the facial details I've done on these ones. I actually think this is what's made the pattern now. So I've changed to coloured eyes. I decided to use the white of the ice cream cone to do the eyebrows and the noses. So I mean, if I was doing chocolate ice cream, I would do these brown as well. If it was strawberry, I'd do them pink. To make sure the yarn is stuck in, I have just used a felting needle and simply stab them in. I have to admit though, this pink fluffy yarn isn't felting very well, so I may have to replace that. I really wish I'd used the same thread as the cone to attach the ice cream so it was more invisible. Lesson learned and passed on in the pattern. Also, my husband has been saying throughout this project that the ice cream should be dripping down the cone. If you want to do this, I suggest you remake the sauce piece in your ice cream yarn and attach to the top of the cone before the main ice cream piece. You can also use variant colour yarn to create sprinkles, just using a running stitch. Remember, whatever sauce, ice cream flavour you can come up with can go on this. And I hope you all have as much fun making this pattern as I had creating it. As always, full pattern for these makes will be available on my Ravelry site, but I'm also going to put a link to my Facebook page below as well, as I am intending to sell these as well. Alright, thanks YouTube, bye!